Alright, I think I've got your sound coming in. Straight up
Sounds good.
background music. Alright, good morning everyone. Let's crack on into it. So, pre-market prep for, what are we today? Wednesday 7th. It's been a good couple of days of market action. Plenty of opportunities out there, so I hope everyone's been able to take advantage. I've whiffed on a couple yesterday, so I'm currently flat into this morning. So hoping for a bit of an injection of volatility personally. You're in your runners, aren't you, from down in the 40s?
Ultimately, I'm in my runner from Friday,
Okay, yeah,
68.72 failed breakdown. Yeah.
yeah. So very nice. No pressure to push anything if you're in runners, which is good because just looking at kind of the context of where we are, just comparing the current price. This is a snapshot from a few minutes ago, but trading up in the around the 87, 88 mark. Yeah, that puts us right at the top of the 5-day range, right at the top of yesterday's range, 96, 92 percentiles, and then pretty high up in the overnight range as well. So meaning that we're clearly in price discovery mode to the upside. We've broken out the little range there we had from 35 to 63, and that means that setups are going to be a little harder to come by, and maybe we switch from looking for those big clean failed breakdowns to more smaller sweeps of the overnight low. But we'll see. Hopefully, the one thing that's on the cards today as far as news that I could find was the JOLTS job openings coming out in about 45 minutes. So that might inject some volatility that we need. That and services purchasing, purchasing managers index, whatever the heck that is. But some things that can move the market, nothing on the earnings front. So trade plan for today, I think, is just wait for an injection of volatility. We do have an active failed breakdown from the newsletter of this kind of 85 shelf. I think the plan was wait for 81 to hold. We dipped a little bit beneath that, and then recover 85. But you can just see the volatility here is really low. Someone was asking last night about definition of a scary flush. We certainly haven't had any of those in the overnight action. Just been a little slow grind down here, so really not much to get too excited about. But I think the first level of interest for me was going to be the 73 level from the newsletter in combination with the 75 low from the London session. So probably waiting for this 75 to reclaim. That's the first thing that I'll be looking for. There's nothing above as far as a strength add to work with, I don't think, here. And then beneath that, I think the first level of serious interest is probably down at the 50 level, the level that we had a nice reclaim of yesterday, and then the perfect back test. But if we can get some volatility pushed down to there, that would certainly be a level to get interested in. Anything from you in the near-term vicinity other than those ones, Minak?
So I know we have the technically we have the shelf of 69.85 failed breakdown that is currently active. For those that took that, I think it's only seen a few points so far, 4 or 5 points of trim. I did not take that personally. I actually was feeling a little under the weather, so I slept in a little bit today. So yeah, so it wasn't gonna. And honestly, it's a bit hard when you're up here to find anything too high quality, but that is definitely the active failed breakdown so far. So I'll at this point I'm just gonna hold my runner and wait for 69, 75, 73 failed breakdown area, or if we want to traverse a little bit more down, then 69.51 would be next down from there. So those are the two active ones I'm watching in the near vicinity. If we just go up from here, then I'll just hold my runner. I won't engage in anything new.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Pretty straightforward. I haven't been in the Discord much this morning. Been getting kind of ready for all this. Wasn't sure how many folks got involved in that one, but if you did, congrats. Got a level to level move out of it. Tricky one. There's just no volatility in it really. I mean, little push up here through the level, but yeah, quite a remarkable action yesterday afternoon. We had the great volatility, and then someone just turned off the tap and put in this basing. What was it, between 85 and 90 for the next? Geez, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and I mean
8
that's
hours.
why as failed breakdown traders, we actually crave these big sells because it injects volatility and it makes it plentiful with setups. I mean, just throw back to last Friday and what that kind of looked like versus when we were just kind of grinding up or kind of slow PA. There's not really too much to do. You're just either holding a risk-free runner at that point, or maybe just doing some small ads with some lower quality stuff that you see up here, whatever you can get. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean that is one thing that we are kind of perma bears, or at least rooting for the market to keep coming down. Actually, that actually makes our case a lot easier.
Yeah, it's kind of odd, isn't it? Like you every time you wake up to big green, you're like, no, nothing for me to do today.
Yep,
Um,
yep. It's quite literally like we're just when you're not in something, you're hoping for red, and as soon as you enter, you hope for the big green.
yeah,
So
yeah. So just a quick check on the broader picture. This is the 4 hour chart. Going back to October's all-time highs. Obviously, we're testing the Boxing Day high here. What was that at? Right at 94, 95. So yeah, looks like we may get a proper test of that today, and then look to hopefully build some energy before pushing up to all-time highs. By that I mean either consolidating sideways or putting in a little bit of a dip. So yeah, let's sit back, wait for some volatility to come in, hopefully get something at 10 o'clock here in about 40 minutes time, and see what the action brings. Don't force anything, and unless you've got anything else to add, we'll call it there.
sounds good.
Yeah. All right, man. Go get some honey and lemon tea and come back
Yep.
stronger. All right. Cheers, everyone. Bye for now.